Hello, everyone. I'm Sign1News anchor Vanessa Paloma Bajarnik. Here's a quick look at the top trending stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. The news of the assassination of former Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe has rocked the international world. Authorities say he was shot around 11:30 a.m. while he was giving an election speech on the street in Nara, east of Osaka. He suffered 2 gunshot wounds to the back, one through the neck and another through his back that pierced his heart. First, he was taken to the hospital by ambulance and then airlifted by helicopter to another hospital. By the time he arrived at the hospital, he was in cardiac arrest and later died of excessive bleeding. Officials say the bullet that killed him penetrated deep enough to reach his heart. Police arrested a 40-year-old man at the scene of the shooting. Condolences from leaders all over the world are pouring in honor of Abe, Japan's longest-serving prime minister. The family of George Floyd is reacting to news that his murderer, former police officer Derek Chauvin, will spend more time in prison. Chauvin was sentenced in federal court Thursday for violating George Floyd's civil rights. He pleaded guilty last December. He's already serving 22 years in state prison for murder. Now, 21 years in federal prison. Chauvin is appealing his murder conviction. Under Minnesota law, he was eligible for supervised release in 15 years. Floyd's family say they still want to ask Chauvin why he put his knee on Floyd's neck. And they wish he would just say he was sorry, even though an apology won't bring Floyd back. The memorial in Highland Park continues to grow for the 7 people killed and 40 injured during the July 4th mass shooting. Funerals for some of the victims started today, Friday. Also, questions continue to rise about how the shooter, Robert Crimo III, was able to legally purchase 5 firearms with his father's legal consent, despite a history of drug use, depression, and a home filled with domestic violence. His father admits he consented to his son buying guns back in 2019. He thought his son was using the guns to go to a shooting range. Instead, authorities say one of those weapons was used in the shooting massacre. President Joe Biden signed an executive order today, Friday, that will protect abortion rights. Many Democrats and abortion rights advocates have been urging the White House to do something since the Supreme Court's decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. and took away a woman's constitutional right to terminate a pregnancy. According to the White House, the executive order will cause the Health and Human Services Department to take action toward ensuring access to abortions, including medication that is approved by the FDA. The order also creates a task force to provide assistance to states who are providing legal protection to out-of-state patients. The Presidential Medal of Freedom is the nation's highest civilian honor. For the first time since taking office, President Biden awarded the medal to 17 Americans, highlighting their efforts in the field of medicine, professional sports, education, and politics. Simone Biles, one of the greatest gymnasts of all time, became the youngest recipient at just 25 years old. Megan Rapinoe, a member of the U.S. women's national soccer team, Olympic gold medalist, and two-time Women's World Cup champion, is the first female soccer player to receive the award. We zoomed in on the white blazer Rapinoe was wearing. It's embroidered with the initials BG and a flower on the lapel. Rapinoe says it honors WNBA player Brittany Griner, who is currently in jail in Russia facing drug-related charges. McDonald's is giving your kids a chance to go to summer camp without leaving their homes. From now until July 31st, Camp McDonald's gives kids access to food deals, menu hacks, and limited edition merchandise. They can also attend music performances with different artists once a week. All you have to do is download the McDonald's app. Camp McDonald's ends on July 31st with a concert featuring hip-hop artist Kid Cudi. Potato chip maker Pringles is on a mission to rename a spider. Take a close look at the body of the kidney garden spider. The markings on its round white body look like a face with little beady black eyes and a super thick black mustache. Pringles says it looks just like its mascot, Mr. P. So the company is asking people to sign a petition to rename the spider to the Pringles spider. And the company is offering free chips to the first 1,500 people who sign the petition and actually get the name changed. If you want to be part of snack and spider history, head to this website to sign the petition. Sign1News will be broadcasting updates Monday through Friday. And a reminder, the Sign1News Saturday virtual show is taking a break for the summer. We will see you again in the fall. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Amazon, and Roku.